bittersweet and hopeful thing. The quiet song the memories sing. The peace a simple scent can bring. And for a second it's the ghost of July. Beneath a vast and endless sky. Perfect and a sweet goodbye. The single tear I never cry. The ink is dry, the well is deep. The promises I couldn't keep are secrets that the silence sweep. While all my better angels sleep. Is there a story left to tell? A quiet and a magic spell. Am I in heaven or in hell? Just a coin inside a wishing well. But an empty page is a brand new start. A quiet and a hopeful art. A way to mend a broken heart by falling together and apart. The fear is just a paper tiger. A beautiful and sweet dinner. My own and lonely funeral pyre. It takes my spirit ever higher. 'Cause an empty page is a should fall, I'll be okay to stand up tall and answer my final call. And I'm just waiting for a knocking knocks on the door. I'm not the person I was before. I don't know what I'm aiming for, but I know that I am wanting the rain is washing out the street. The bitter and the oh so sweet. The rhythm of my own heartbeat. A story that is incomplete. And the payphone's ringing in the dark. A tiny and a hopeful spark. A place to hide, a place to park. A whisper from a metal heart. The receiver's hanging off the hook. The final and the fading look. A story from a forgotten book. The only thing they ever took. And the payphone's ringing in the dark. A tiny and a hopeful spark. A place to hide, a place to park. A whisper from a metal heart. And what if I just answered it? The place where all the pieces fit. The darkness that has been well lit. Just for a moment, I admit. And the payphone's ringing in the dark. A tiny and a hopeful spark. A place to hide, a place to park. the sickness or the cure. My hope is simple, my hope is pure. A feeling that will now endure. And I don't know where I am going. It's rising up from out the It's the quiet word of a steady hand. The only thing I understand. It's the quiet word, a grain of sand, building a new and promised land. Words are hanging in the air, a silent and a heavy dare. I see you sitting in that chair and pretend that I don't even care. Is this the silence of the end? A broken line we cannot mend, or just a message that you send? My love and my oldest friend. This is a quiet storm after the fight. Beneath the pale and hazy light, nothing's wrong and nothing's right. Just two souls lost within the I trace the patterns on the floor. I've seen this movie all before. I'm waiting by an open door. Not wanting less, not wanting more. This is a quiet storm after the fight. Beneath the pale and hazy light, where nothing's wrong and nothing's right. This foolish and this angry sin, but I see a new day closing in, and I don't know where to begin. This is the quiet storm after the fight. I'll be the one to make it right. I'll be your shelter and your light, and I will hold you so tight. The floors all creak a different way. At the closing of the day, there's nothing left for me to say. The dust motes and the sunbeams play. I make the coffee just for one. The day is done, the day is done. The lonely race that can't be won beneath the tired and weary sun. And the only thing that's left of you is the echo in everything I do. A lonely and a faded hue. soft and slow, the only place I'll ever know. I see the worn, unfaded sea, the rhythm of our tiny feet, a memory so bittersweet, a promise that was incomplete. the die is cast. I'm building something that will last. A future that is coming fast. 'Cause I am standing on the deep grass. I'm letting all the feelings pass. I'm looking through a different glass, a quiet and a hopefulness. You're sitting in this quiet room, dispelling all the winter's gloom. A flower that's allowed to fully bloom. There is no space inside for a tomb. You read your book, I drink my tea. The person that I was meant to be is sitting here so peacefully. For anyone to come and see. And this is our quiet language, the space between the lines. You look at me and softly smile and stay with me for a long while. A different and a hopeful style that goes on for a million miles. I don't need words to know you're close. The gentle way the feeling grows, the quiet comfort that it shows, more than anybody knows. This is our quiet language, the turning of the page. scent of pain, bold and sweet, a quiet and a soft retreat. The dust motes dance in faded light, so beautifully and sadly bright. I'm just a ghost here I found it in a dusty case, a different time, a different place. The memory of your perfect face, a love that time cannot erase. And the song skips on the word forever, a beautiful and sad endeavor. The song skips on the word forever, now and never, now and never. That one refrain, our favorite part, a perfect and a hopeful art. The quiet beating of my heart, it's tearing all my world apart. And the song skips on the word forever, a beautiful and sad endeavor. The song skips on the word forever, now and never, now and never. But in that silence, in that glitch, that painful and that hopeful switch, I finally see the thing of which our broken love has made me rich. And the song skips on the word forever, a beautiful and sad endeavor. The song skips on the word forever, now and never, now and never. What if the sky begins to fall? I'll learn to stand up ever so tall. I stumble and I crawl. I learn to answer my call. 'Cause I've got a pocket full of hope today. Scared the lonely goes away. I don't care what the cynics say. I'm gonna live and love anyway. What if the silence is too loud? I'll be a proud and a lonely cloud. What if I'm lost within the crowd? My own 2 feet are on the ground. 'Cause I've got a pocket full of hope today. Scare the lonely ghosts away. I don't care what the cynics say. I'm gonna live and love anyway. And maybe it's a foolish game to whisper my own forgotten name, to be the moth and be the flame. But I will do it all the same. 'Cause I've got a pocket full of hope today to scare the lonely ghosts away. I don't care what the cynics say. I'm gonna live and love anyway. The smell of wet and clean concrete. The rhythm of my own heartbeat. A world that feels so incomplete. And oh, so bittersweet. But the pavement shines after the rain. 'cause the pavement shines after the rain. Washing away dirt and pain. I'll never be the same again. I'll never be the same again. Clears a hazy blue, a blurry ghost of me and you. A moment that I know was true from a different point of view. You're laughing but the sound is gone. A silent end, a hopeful dawn. The perfect one we played upon before the light was withdrawn. Just a flicker on a silk screen, a beautiful and faith-hid scene. I see the smile, I see the face, a different time, a different place, the gentle and the sweet embrace, a love that time cannot erase. The tape it wears, the picture bends, a story that will never end. My oldest and my dearest friend, a message that I'll never send. Just a flicker on a silk